Hi everyone, in this video I am going to show you how you can monitor the frequency of a power system model through OPC UA server. As you know that when you connect to the OPC server in ARISTO, each substation is assigned an RTU. That RTU contains all the measurements of that substation. However, it does not contain the frequency measurements. So if you want to monitor the frequency of any point in the model, what you have to do is that you have to create a new object. You have to then link that object with the frequency measurement through automatics, and then you have to run the scripts, SQL scripts on the model to make that new object available in the OPC server. So let's get started. I'm going to start ARISTO. I'm going to use the same svidl underscore VSC model. So first let's select a point in the power system model at which we would like to monitor the frequency. I will open the network diagram, and let's assume that we want to measure the frequency at this bus bar in substation Holland. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to open the forms, and I'm going to add a new object. Create object. I'm going to name it Helen frequency. I can assign it an initial value, since we know that the nominal value of the frequency is 50 Hz. So I'm going to give it 50, and I'm going to save it. Once the object has been created, now I have to link that object with the frequency measurement at the bus bar in substation Hello. To do that, I'm going to create a new automatic. So for that, I'm going to open an automatics editor. In the automatics editor, expand the nodes as the input terminals and grab this measurement block. Then I'm going to open this output items, and from here I'm going to select analog out. I'm going to connect these two. In the measurement block, I'm going to select frequency, and then I'm going to select the point at which I want to measure this frequency. Since we are interested in substation Halon, go over there, and then I'm going to select the bus bar A, which is this bus bar in the substation Halon. Apply. OK. Once I have linked the required frequency with the measurement block, now I'm going to select the analog output. Over here I'm going to select the newly created object, and now our automatics is done. Now we are going to save it. Just add some name. Once you have saved the newly created automatics, close the automatics editor and go back to the forms. Now I'm going to open the automatic status window, and from here I'm going to enable the newly created automatic. Once it's enabled, save it, and now you can close the forms. Now what we have to do is we have to run the SQL scripts on the model so that the newly created object Helen frequency is available in the OPC server. So I am going to close ARISTO and open a terminal. Navigate to the folder which contains the SQL scripts and then run those scripts on the power system model. After running these scripts, I'm going to start ARISTO again. I'm going to start the OPC server. Now the OPC server is running, so I'm going to open the process OPC UI client application, and I'm going to connect with the OPC server. And now the newly created object will be visible under this test RTU, and here you can see that we can monitor the frequency at a bus bar A in substation Helen through this object. I hope that everything is clear. If you have any more questions, you can always email me, and you can also find all this information in the ARISTO OPC UA manual. So best of luck with your project.